How are you doing today? Let me open up my chat for YouTube. And hey, Lakesh, how you doing? Good to see you again. I am going to show off a card I just got the other day. This PSA 10 Chansey. This is one of my favorite illustration rare cards because it's got a little Psyduck in it. You got a Bellsprout. You got a couple Chanseys, Snorlax, and a Ditto. It's such an awesome card, and just such cool art. And it just brings me back to the original 151 Pokemon. And I'm good. I am good today. I met up with a creator yesterday, and yeah, I had some fun ripping some packs with somebody here in Las Vegas that was in town for a trip with her boyfriend and her close friends. And it turns out that her boyfriend proposed to her last night, so that was pretty cool. That my fiance and I kind of got to be a part of that too. So yeah, let's see, what should I rip first today? So I'm doing a little format here where the more likes I get, the older stuff I'll rip here, because I got some Sword and Shield, I got some Sun and Moon, and some XY packs. But I want to get more people in the stream first before I do those. So if y'all want me to open the older stuff, start liking the stream. I appreciate you, Lukesh. You're always liking the stream a ton. But for the first couple packs, we will start with Mega Evolution. And then we will work our way through some other older packs, hopefully, once we get more people on the stream. Give me 1 second. I just got to set up my normal streaming, or my normal TikTok camera here. All right, let's go ahead and open these 2 Mega. All right, 2 Mega Evolution. Let's see what we have. Neighbor. Am I your neighbor, Mr. Moosey? Are you a Vegas resident? Let's see. Let me get my videos right. There we go. Oh, that's right. That's right. Sorry, I didn't recognize your screen name coming through on this TikTok message. Garganacl, Sandshrew, and all right, we got a Mega Kangaskhan, so technically a double rare hit. Yeah, so well, if Mr. Battle Mountain Neighbor is here, maybe I should turn on my accent a little bit. I can't actually do the accent that well, and but yeah, I appreciate people with the accent. It makes me feel like I'm at home. Hey Eddie, yeah, I'm opening personal packs. I actually currently my stream setup is that I'm just opening personal packs. I'm planning to do some giveaways here and there for people following, and yeah, just kind of testing out my streams. I might do some rip and ship stuff in the future, but definitely not yet. I'm still trying to figure out if my biggest problem is that I want to rip everything myself and then keep it. All right, we got Numel, we got Pyra. What's up with these reverse hollows being the same energy type? But, all right, Wally's Compassion. I don't have this full art trainer card, so go me, I guess. All right, let's move this stuff out of the way. And wow, already up to 1,000 likes. Appreciate y'all. And Lost Thunder. I got Lost Origin here. I got Battle Styles, and then some Vivid. Oh, Lost Thunder, the Sun and Moon. I didn't even see it there. Yeah, let's vote on this. If somebody wants to see me open something older, I will. Let's get up to 2,500 likes in this stream, and I will open one of the older packs. And for now, I'm gonna go ahead and open 2 Temporal Forces, and let's see if these do me dirty today. All right, we got the 2 Temporal Forces. Let's see what happens. I have not had good luck lately, which means I'm due for a big hit somewhere. Again, this is the Pikachu from the Pokemon Day bundles that are going out right now. All right, we got a Victini reverse hollow, we got a Mawile, and all right, we got a Koraidon. So technically all 3 packs we've opened so far have had hits, so maybe that's a good sign, but let's be honest, it's probably a bad sign. I need to figure out a better garbage can setup for my office here. I opened so many packs that I have one of those little Simple Human 4.5 liter trash cans, and yeah, one of these streaming sessions I basically fill that whole thing up. Hero's Cape, not bad. I'll put that to the side. Skitty, I don't think I've ever seen that Pokemon before, and a Melmetal. All right, so I guess if you this is a A-Spec trainer, so let's call that a hit too. All right, let me put that one off to the side, and All right. Wow. Already hit 2.5K. And what's up, Trainer Larry? Appreciate you as well. That was quick. Do you want me to open this Lost Thunder? Is that the one I'm gonna open? Oh, and hey to the YouTube peeps. So hello to Nathaniel and Lonnie, and appreciate y'all. And sorry, I have my chats on different like windows, so it takes me a minute. All right, so I think Eddie said open Lost Thunder first. So let's see what we got here. I did one of those mystery bags where you could hit like a quote unquote god bag of mystery boosters off one of those TikTok sellers, and I hit that god bag, so I got a bunch of old stuff for relatively cheap. Like some of these packs are worth 30 or 40 bucks a pack, and I paid like for all these packs plus like I want to say 10 Scarlet Violet packs of different series or sets. I think I paid 165 bucks or so. So yeah, let's take a look at what's in here. I have no idea. This is going back to like way before I was collecting Pokemon again. The XY ones especially. Like I started looking at the years, I was like, oh wow, like some of these packs are probably older than the people watching me rip these things at this point. All right, I'm gonna guess that these are the 3 or 4 card energy trick. Yep. All right, let's see how this goes. All right, y'all ready? Let's see. We got a Sightseer. We got a Delibird, got a Cascoon, a Trico. I like this Chansey art a lot. That one's pretty cool. There's a Pachirisu, a Poplio. I don't know how to say that one. Spinarak. All right, we got a Reverse Hollow Go-Goat. And our rare is a Primarina. So I don't think there was any big hits in that one, but I'll still go and look those up later because I have no idea. These sets are so old that I don't know them by off the top of my head. And yeah, I do like Chansey, or at least sometimes like Chansey. So yeah, it's again, I'll show anybody that just joined the stream. Like this is like one of my favorite like illustration rares, just because it's so nostalgic for anybody that was like an original Pokemon collector. All right, so let's open a couple more mega packs, and then let's keep up the likes, and hopefully more people join, and then I'll keep ripping some of these old packs too, because I think that's more interesting for others. Give me one sec. I realized I didn't stop my last recording for my shorts. All right, we got 2 more megas, so let's try to get something good. For those of you that didn't see the last stream I did, the Mega Evolution booster box, we opened that together on my last stream and didn't pull any real big hits, but we also didn't do too bad. We pulled a few illustration rares and a bunch of like double rares and stuff like that. And I want to say we pulled at least 1 ultra rare. But yeah, I'm still hoping there's an SIR in this box somewhere. Houndstone, Spearow, Lunatone. Get out of here, Lunatone. It's another one of those cards I'm tired of seeing. But if this has a Hollow Meganium in it, I am just going to not be happy, because that is like my enemy card. We all have like a chase card and an enemy card. If it ain't a Zard, I don't want it. Yeah, that's fair, Spot of Tea over on the YouTube side. What pack? This one's Mega Evolution, but right before that I opened Lost Thunder from Sun and Moon. And then, yeah, as we get more likes on there's a lot of likes happening on the TikTok side. I'm probably going to open another one of these. I'll let the chat decide, though. Yeah, you're right, Lukesh. I think we pulled, was it Mega Mawile? I want to say it was not Mega Mawile. I don't remember. I've opened too many packs between now and then. Helioptile, Volcanion, and Dialga. All right. Not much there, so that means I'm going to go back to Temporal for at least a pack or 2. Appreciate you, Spotted Tea. I'm still getting used to like multi-streaming and like trying to balance everything, because I have like 220 or so YouTube subscribers so far, but I have almost 5,000 followers on TikTok. So there's a lot more going on my TikTok chat, which I use the TikTok Studio app for. So it's kind of split out since I use Streamlabs for Twitch and YouTube. And if anybody's ever curious about how I do my streams, please reach out, and I'm happy to go over any of the details on like my equipment, like my mic setups, stuff like that. I started off podcasting for like hockey related stuff back in the day. This Keldeo cute, like that one, and the Dunsparce. And so yeah, I think that's why I don't. Streams are like easier for me than I think they are for some people that are just getting started out in creating. Yeah, I think it was Absol. Now that you say that, Lukesh, but yeah. So like from between streaming and having to speak at like work conferences in my past, I've found that there's lots of similarities with doing live streams and doing content creation. So it's kind of nice to use those skills again. Cyphermaniac's code breaking, Rapidash, and Fluttermane. Boo. Okay. And we're at 4.7. I'm going to give 1 second here and gotta just sort some of these pack wrappers out of my desk here. I already changed my trash bag today, so I don't have to deal with that again. All right, all right, now we hit 5K. So let's open another one of these older packs. Let me know in the chat which one of these you think I should open next. We got all these Sword and Shield ones, Lost Origin, Battle Styles, or Vivid Voltage. Oops. There's 2 Vivid Voltages there, by the way. And then we have Sun and Moon Ultra Prism, and then XY, Steam Siege, Fates Collide, and what's this last one? Breakpoint. Let's see. Lukesh said Break Siege, but that's like 2 different ones. And I don't see anything on YouTube, so Truth or Dare? I guess Dare, if it's going to be a specific Pokemon card pack to open. And thanks, Larry. All right, first we're going to do Steam Siege since that came through the TikTok chat, and Lukesh sometimes gets the choice because he watches more of my streams than most people. But I see Jace is on here too, and so is 3 Sword Style, so appreciate y'all, because I see you on my streams quite often. So, let's see what we got in this pack. All right, this pack is, I don't know, it's got to be like 10 years old or so. Oops, these are very different than, I don't know how to do the energy trick with these guys. Is there even an energy card in these? I don't think there is. Okay, we're just going to go in the order it came in. So we got a Meowth, we got a Clauncher, we got a Shellos, a Rufflet, Chimchar, we got a Reverse Hollow Nidorino. Oops. Ooh, what is this Steelix card? This looks awesome. I think this is just a regular like double rare. It's within the set numbers, but the art on this card is really, really cool. I like that one. All right, well, I'll put that off to the side and see if it's worth a bit. And some of these cards might be so old that like even the less rare ones are still worth something there. So it's pretty cool. At least I got a hit out of that one. And Anorith and Persian. That's the least attractive Persian art I think I've seen on a Pokemon card. All right, let me put these off to the side. I'm going to stack these with the other older sets. And let me see what this back of this card looks like. All right, it looks relatively centered. It's a little bit right skewed, but relatively centered. And then I got to look at this up close. Yeah, no whitening. I'll look up the value, but I'm going to throw it in one of my sleeves and whatchamacallits, just in case. Semi-rigid card holder. That was the phrase I was looking for. All right, 1 second here, and by the time I finish putting this in a semi-rigid card holder, we're going to hit 7,500 likes here on TikTok. So appreciate, I know it's you, Lukesh, that's spamming that like button, but I appreciate you. And yeah, I will definitely be opening some more of these older packs in a minute here. All right, so I just threw that in here. I'm gonna check it out in more detail on like values and stuff later, but it was in good enough shape and it was a actual hit, so I figure this is worth like getting ready to go send in for grading just in case. If not, I'll pull it out of that sleeve and put something else in there. All right, so let's see. Dare you open? I don't have any base set packs. If I had a base set pack, I would honestly open it. I'll tell a quick story while I open a couple more of these Mega Evolution packs, though. So I've been collecting since August of this past of 2025. But before that, when I was a kid, I collected base set Pokemon. First edition, like Shadowless. I actually won an entire booster box of first edition Shadowless back in the day. I was in a local Pokemon tournament. I was playing against a bunch of like people I guess I was like 12 or 13 at the time, and I was playing against people that were like in their 40s. And I beat everybody, and I got a whole first edition box. And at the time, that wasn't a lot of money. And so oh wow, that is actually worth more than I thought it would be. Lukesh, Steelix is 75 to 150. Okay, let's go. But yeah, if I ever come across base set packs, I don't think I could. I don't think I could justify buying them because I would absolutely rip it. So yeah, there's that. But I'd probably consider it if I can make this into like a creator career someday. Then that's when I would 100% buy a base set pack. All right, let's open these two real quick. All right, wish me luck. Let's see if we can get something good in these two packs here. Okay, we have Reverse Hollow Executor, Strange Timepiece, and different Steelix. Guess Steelix is my card today. Boss's Orders, Sita, and Cinderace. Okay, no hits in that one. We'll try again when I open Mega in a minute. All right, so let's see. We're up to 7.6K. All right, you know what? I will open another one of these. Give me a second. Let me open a couple Temporal, and then I'll open the next couple. And somebody pick which Sword and Shield boosters I should open, since I'll do those next just to even it out. All right, so we're going to open these two Temporal and see if we got any hits. All right, what's this looking like? Drillbur. Every time I see Chatot or Chateau, I think of ChatGPT. It just like looks like that when I read it. Electivire, Solosis. Ooh, okay, we got the shiny Wugtrio. This is a pretty cool looking card. And let's see if this is... I'm doing real well with no whitening today. Usually I like get a card and it's got whitening on all four corners and I'm like just bummed out. But today has been a good day for that. All right, so this is another one that's a grading candidate. So I will do my normal thing. If those of you watching that haven't seen my stream, I use the Ultra Pro Easy Grip penny sleeves that have that little tab at the top. Because when I send these into PSA and the little Ultra Pro like semi-rigid sleeve, I don't trust that somebody's not going to ding my card when they put their finger in this part. And so now there's a little pull tab, so they have no excuse as to why they would need to do that. Because I've seen a lot of people's TikToks lately that's like, PSA broke my card, and they show a picture of the card when it was like scanned by PSA, and they show a picture of the card in the slab and there's like a ding on it. So I'm not risking that. All right, let's open this other Temporal real quick, and then we're going to open Lost Origin. Grubbin, Hoot Hoot, and Mad Cargo. All right, not much there. I don't think we've gotten an SIR out of either of these booster boxes yet, so maybe there's something hiding at the end of both. All right, so let's go ahead and open this Lost Origin next, and let's see what happens here. I'm really curious. I don't think I've ever opened even one pack from Lost Origin yet, so very curious how this goes. And thank you for the luck, Lukesh. I am very hopeful something happens here. So, Lost Origin, let's go. Let's see if we get anything good. All right, I'm going to do the energy card trick. All right, Lost Origin, first pack for me. We got Obama we got Lost City, Carbink, Electrike, Makahita, Phantump, Basculin, Inkay. This one's stuck to this other one. Give me 1 second. Oh, ooh, we got Galadvi. Or Galade, I don't know how to say this card name. I don't think I've ever seen this card before, but that's a really nice looking card. And then we got a Dark Ray Hollow behind it. Give me 1 second. I'm just really curious. Is this card valuable? These sets are just so much older. Like I said, I started collecting again like less than a year ago, so I'm just not versed in like the older sets. Golan V. $6.60 raw card. Graded. I'm going to check out the quality. Is 58. Still a cool card though. I might still send this in for grading if it looks pretty perfect. So, ooh, no whitening on this one either. It looks pretty centered. All right, let's go. I am having a good time with grade-worthy cards today. Gallade. I don't. That's a tough one to say. If Moose is still on this stream, I want to hear him say it because he's got an awesome accent. All right, let me put this in my card holder thing. And then we will move on and gonna hit that next like threshold. So I'm gonna go ahead and open another older pack here in a minute. So, just open some mega between first. All right. Let's see. No, I don't want to put those over there. I want to put those in my pile of older cards so I can sort them better later. All right, let's see what we got here. How do you get Pokemon cards? Hey, Straight. So I get Pokemon cards in a combination of ways. I got these booster boxes from a local shop, but I traded a PSA graded slab that I didn't want for those booster boxes. Normally, if I'm looking for booster boxes, I check the prices at my local card shops first because I prefer to give my money to like the local shops, even if it's like a little bit above MSRP, versus like giving it to somebody like a GameStop or a Best Buy or wherever. And then I will go try to hit all the drops. And here in Vegas, the distributors drop at Walmart and Target on a pretty set schedule. So like every Wednesday morning around 7:30, you can go to like the Walmart down the street from me, and there may be some stock that day. And so I'll do that. And then there's a couple like really big Twitter accounts like called like Pokemon Alerts or something. They're completely free. All you have to do is follow them. And then I have my like phone set to send me push notifications every time that they tweet. And those tell you generally when there's going to be a drop. They're watching the back end of everybody's like big inventory systems, and they'll tell you when a drop is going to happen based on when they see inventory. That the Twitter accounts are how I get any of the Costco or Sam's Club drops ever. So it's if you're looking for that kind of stuff and you're looking to like get stuff at MSRP, Costco and Sam's Club are like some of your best bets. Costco has by far the best whatchamacallit setup. The best queuing system. Like theirs is like random, but it's also really like reliable and trustworthy. So yeah, I do a lot of drops whenever I can catch them, and then I try to hit the Pokemon vending machine. So honestly though, it's just a lot of luck. The other thing though is if you're up in the middle of the night and you look on Amazon and you search Pokemon cards, then you filter to all prime in the filters for what you can buy, and then you select just Amazon as a merchant. Then go ahead and uncheck the all prime one so that it's anything sold by Amazon, whether it's prime or not. And then just go to the brands and select Pokemon. And what you'll find is that if you do that process, every now and then Amazon will have either something that has a coupon on it and or something that is MSRP. But it seems to only happen in the middle of the night. All right, we got 10,000 likes. We're going to open the next one. All right, that's fair. And then I'll go back to these Mega Evolution. So, all right, everybody in the chat, tell me what I should open next of these old packs here. So we got a few left. We got Battle Styles, we got Vivid Voltage, and then Ultra Prism, Fates Collide, and Breakpoint. Yeah, Breakpoint. Dang, 300 card from Ultra Prism? That's awesome. I feel like I should open that one next then. And yeah, all good, Strayed. I'm also like, I've been trying to figure out if there's like a startup I could make that like could help people get cards if you like had like a certain tier of a subscription from said startup. But the hardest part is that then you'd need to get the distributors involved, and they won't work with you these days unless you have a physical shop. All right, we're gonna open Ultra Prism next. So let me get my thing set up here. All right, Ultra Prism, let's go. I have never opened this before. I will possibly never open this again. So we'll see. I also see Steph is on my stream. So hey, Steph, and I think I should say congrats to you if I am not mistaken. So glad we got to hang out yesterday, and I will have the video edit stuff. I'm going to work on that tomorrow. All right, let's see what we got here. So this one is, what was it, Ultra Prism? I've just totally forgot the name. Yeah, Ultra Prism. All right, so let's see what what does this have in it? We got an skateboard. We got a Grottle. Wow, an OG Cynthia. Shinx. Pissimian. Salandit. Oh, look at that Piplup. The Piplup from Phantasmal is fantastic, but this one's pretty awesome too. Alolan Diglett. We got an Alolan Sandslash Reverse Hollow and Magnezone Rare. All right, so we didn't get a big hit in that one, but it's all good. And thank you, Steph. Yeah, your man gave us a heads up before we like got talking with you, and so I got a little bit of a heads up as to what was going on, and so that sounds really exciting. And congrats again. Summer was telling me that you were chatting on Instagram a little bit too. All right, let me open these Mega Evolution real quick. So we got 2 more Mega Packs here, and I want to get a Mega hit. And yeah, absolutely sneaky, but sneaky is the best way to do it, right? Like Summer and I were saying about our proposal, like she had no idea that I was going to propose to her. It was actually we have a roommate that she travels the world full time. Like she doesn't have to work, we'll put it that way, but she lives with us like part time. She has like another place, I guess, in London, which is why I was able to get her to get that jumbo Pikachu at the museum card. But she helped me plan the engagement because she had recently gotten divorced, and so she was able to. We were able to use that as an excuse to say, "Oh, hey, we're gonna all go to the Strip and we're gonna celebrate our roommate's divorce." And it turns out that that was just a ruse to get my fiance down to the Strip so I could propose to her in front of the hockey arena. All right, let's open this other Mega. But I'm also guessing, Steph, that y'all are probably recovering pretty hard today as a result. Shroodle, Energy Switch, Helios, Corphish, Iron Defender. Yeah, you too. Really appreciate it. And like I said, I'm glad we got to meet up. We should definitely do some like live collabs when you're back home and stuff like that. And then and see how we can continue to create content together because I had a good time. Xerneas, Frosmoth. And hey, Jace, not a ton of huge pulls yet today, but when I opened a couple of these older packs, I got this, I'm going to say it wrong again, Galade or Galade, and then this Steelix EX, which is a pretty good hit, and then out of a Temporal, we just got this Wugtrio, like, shiny. And yeah, we still didn't get those Ascended blisters that we got in the lottery. They're like going from one warehouse to another still, so we're gonna go pick them up sometime this week, and then I'll probably live stream those. Maybe by that time when you're back home, we can like do a collab or something. Let's open Temporal real quick, and then I will open another old pack real after that. Glade. It's like a... Now in my head, I'm just going to call it Glade and think of the plugins. All right, let's go ahead and open 2 Temporal Forces boosties and see what happens. All right. Totodile. Deerling. Pidove. I was just on a live stream earlier where somebody was saying that they had a... Oh, and hey, Clips, how you doing? Appreciate you, and thanks for subscribing. I'm trying to grow my YouTube. If you have TikTok as well, I have a ton of followers, and I do a little bit more content over there because of the format of TikTok. But really appreciate you being on YouTube as well, because that's the main one I'm also trying to grow. I'm going to start doing some longer videos and stuff pretty soon there. Fortress, Vikavolt, Bianca's Devotion Reverse Hollow, Sita, and Bramblegast. I feel like this Bramblegast card has been the same card in like 10 different sets, but maybe I've just pulled Temporal Forces here and there, and that's when it pops up every time. And I appreciate that, Lukesh. Yeah, Instagram is a hard nut to crack. I feel like if you're not already a big creator there, you're never ever going to be a big creator there. And there's like no chance. The algorithm will never let you. It's kind of sad. Slugma, Solosis. That's a cool Solosis card. Heavy Baton. Iron Valiant. All right, we got Mincino. Oh, man. Perilous Jungle and Feraligator. All right, so temporal might be really hurting us here. But you know what? We're going to open a older pack. What's my best pull today, or what's my best pull ever on the questions to clips on YouTube? And everybody drop in the chat what they want, which of these 4 older packs they want to see me open. Battle Styles, Vivid Voltage, Fates Collide, or Breakpoint. All right, I got one for Vivid Voltage, and best recent pull that I can remember is my best pull ever was when I was a kid. I pulled multiple base set first edition Shadowless Charizards, and then I put them in a binder, and I left that binder at my parents' house, and then I asked them about it, and they have no idea what happened to it. So I'm going to go find that one of these days. But best pull for recent was the Mega Charizard SIR from Phantasmal Flames. I pulled one, and it got a PSA 10, and then I pulled them after opening like 4 or 5 Phantasmal booster boxes. It took me forever and so many packs to open to get there. And then I buy one booster bundle somewhere randomly, like at a local shop, and my fiance opened the first pack, and there was a second Charizard SIR in there. And so that one also got a PSA 10. I sold one of them because I'd been out of work for a month or so. I just got a new job, so I'm happy about that. But I'm like, you know what? I need the cash of one of these Charizards more than having 2 PSA 10 Charizards. And yeah, if I could find that binder, I would be so happy. And well, gosh, we're gonna open both Vivid Voltage. Let's go with that for now. Let me reorganize my stuff here. All right, I am out of this set. I think I'm looking for the like neon chonky Pikachu. Like I have the regular chonky Pikachu out of this set, but I don't have the neon one. So let's open Vivid Voltage together and see what happens here. Oh, I can't do the open from the back trick with these. I feel like when I was a kid growing up, the original like base set booster packs were much, much easier to open. And I'm sure there's probably a theft component in there. Like that's probably why Magic the Gathering collector boosters are basically like impossible to ever open. Bead, what? Aromatic Energy, Execute, ChatGPT. I'm just gonna start calling it that from now on. Clobopus, Skiddo, Shuppet, Ferrothorn, and Samurott is my rare. Boo. All right, let's open the other one because I need something better than that. All right, card trick with these I think is 3. Now it's 4. Okay. Here we go. Thank you for the luck, y'all. I am going to need it because I don't have... I bought a whole box of Vivid Voltage a while back, and I didn't rip it on live, but I ripped it, and I didn't get anything. Like, I got, like, 1 illustration rare. Ooh, Reverse Hollow Vaporeon from this set is probably worth a couple bucks. And... okay, we got Orbeetle, so we got a hit. It just wasn't a real good one. But we still got a hit, so I can't complain about that. I'm going to set those cards to the side and sleeve them in a minute. And let's see. So, wow, we're up to 15K already. Appreciate y'all on the TikTok side. And best card is Giovanni's Mewtwo. Ooh, that is an awesome one, Clips. That's one of my chases. I still haven't seen that card yet, so I'm hopeful I can get it one day. Let's see. We got like 6 of each of these boxes left, so I'm going to go with Temporal this time. All right, 2 more Temporal, and then we'll open some more old packs. And then I'm just going to clear out my whole desk worth of boosters on this live today, and then I'll have some more product in a few days to do another live stream with. So let's see what we got. Okay, we got Iron Valiant. I've never actually seen this Sharpedo card. That one's actually pretty cool. We got Metagross, Lickilicky, Latias, Reverse Hollow. All right, we got Incineroar as a hit, so I can't say we went empty-handed there. But let's open the next one and see if we can get, like, at least an IR or something. I'm pretty sure there's a Gengar in this set that I should be chasing here, but I'm not sure. Okay, we got Great Tusk, we got Dunsparce, and Brambleghast. Get out of here, Brambleghast. You're my new enemy today. All right, let's see. Yeah, kind of win. Could have been worse. Let's open 2 Mega, and then I will go ahead and open one of these next ones. Tell me in the chat, y'all, what you want me to open out of those 3 and 3 older packs in the front here. And I will open whichever one y'all want me to next. Okay, Lopunny, Premium Power Pro, Mega Venusaur is our hit. We need to get something better than these EX card, double rare cards as hits here. I feel like there's something coming in either Temporal or Mega before the end of these booster boxes. Like there kind of has to be. So, and then so Clip said Fates Collide, and then if nobody else says anything, we're just going to go with Fates Collide next. All right, let's see what we got in this Mega pack. Then we'll open a Fates Collide pack. Tyrogue, Onyx, we got the same energy type again. Ooh, okay, let's go. We got the Ultra Rare Lily's Determination. This is a pretty good hit. The only thing I don't like about trainer cards, and this is something I was telling the people I met up with yesterday when we did some collab stuff, is that if you look at trainer cards, it's really hard to measure if they're actually centered top to bottom, because it gets confusing what actually constitutes the edge of this card at the top. So if you look at the top there, it's like, okay, I think this is centered, but I'm going to have to really look at it more deeply later. I've pulled quite a few of these Lily's Determination Ultra Rares. Still have never pulled the SIR version, or like the chase card version that's worth a bunch of money, but I'm hopeful that one of these days I will pull that card. I also, this one's pretty off-centered, actually. I don't even know if I'm going to... I think this is going in my binder. I will leave it in that sleeve for now and check it later, but looking at it a second time, I think that's a binder-worthy one. All right, so now it is time to do Fates Collide. Let's get this one started, and let's see what happens here. This is another set I've never, ever opened before, so we are opening this or you're seeing me open this for the very first time on this stream here. So let me just switch something over. Okay, so... All right, well, that was an easy one to open at least, so that's a plus. Now let's see if this one's got the energy trick in it. I don't know. I don't think these XY ones have the energy trick, so we're just going to open it, or we're just going to go through. Ooh, that would be cool if you got a really big card from this set. Let's see. Right, this set has really cool art. Look at that Jigglypuff. Look at that Larvitar. All right, we got a reverse hollow Weezing. So is this our rare? Or is it a weird... I don't know the order of this one. Okay, a bunch of trainers. I think this one is our rare, this Wigglytuff. I like that Wigglytuff a lot, though. It's not like a full art card or anything, but that is a pretty cool looking card. All right, let's go ahead and we're going to open 2 more Temporal. Oops. If I can stop throwing my packs everywhere, that's probably a good idea. All right, I'm going to take these out of this box because I'm struggling over here between all my equipment. All right, so we got 4 Temporal left. Nah, it's all good. I got to open these packs either way. I'm not good at keeping anything sealed, to be quite honest. If I have it here, I'm generally going to rip it unless it's one of the Pokemon Center ETBs that's like right behind me in my live stream or my face camera here. I have like a Pokemon Center Prismatic behind me as well as a Phantasmal, and then I actually have 2 Ascended Heroes Pokemon Center ETBs coming in the next few weeks because I got in on that drop and I got lucky. So pretty happy about that one. All right, let me just move my stuff around here, and now we can have these nice slabs as my background. So I got these I both sent in for grading myself. I didn't buy them or anything. So they're both 10s. There's the Charizard I was talking about. And then I also pulled this, the Team Rocket's Moltres that came back at 10. All right, oops. Let me fix this. Let's open Temporal Forces now. So I personally love when you can open them by the seam in the back of the pack, just because I feel like if you open it at the top, the cards kind of get bent at the top, and I wonder if sometimes when the cards are curled in the corner, if that's what happened. Okay, we have Palafin, Breloom, and Dunsparce. So, come on, Temporal. Give me something here, please. Gotta be something. All right, let's see what else we got here. So, Delcatty, Great Tusk. I thought that was going to be an illustration rare at first, and Walking Wake. I guess this is technically a hit, but I don't know. I don't really call those cards hits. Okay, so what do y'all want to see me open next? And hey, Ali, how you doing over on YouTube there? So I'm at a break point right now, which pun intended. So if you want me to open Breakpoint, I will. So right now I have 4 packs of Mega left, 4 packs of Temporal, and I want to open one of these older packs first. So in the chat, tell me which one I should open. You got a choice between Battle Styles and Breakpoint. And while I do that, I will just sort these a little bit better. And where did I put that Chansey slab? I just had it. I am losing track of slabs. All right, Jay said Breakpoint, and he didn't vote yet. So, and I'll do Mega right after I do Breakpoint here. So we're gonna open this Breakpoint pack, and let's see what we get out of Breakpoint. This is also my first Breakpoint pack ever, I think. So I don't know how this is gonna go. And I have a mountain of open wrappers over on my desk here. Okay, this is another one that is not the energy trick. So, all right. Thank you for the luck, y'all. I am hopeful that there's something interesting in here. Ducklet, Trubbish, Shelder. Oh, that's an awesome Drowsy card. All right, we got Garbodor Reverse Hollow. Ooh, Manaphy EX. All right. I bet this is worth at least a couple bucks. This is a nice looking card too. So let's take a break here and see what the back looks like. Ooh, back is rough on this. I don't know if you can see it real well in this GoPro camera I have, but there's whitening there. There's whitening down the edge entirely, but this will be a good card for my binder. I don't think that was worth like an insane amount anyways. All right, so let's see what else we got here. We got a couple trainers, and we have Gabite as a uncommon. All right, well, that wasn't too bad, though. I'm glad we got some kind of hit out of that, and yeah, I'll look up the value later. I'm guessing this one's like a $10 card or so, though. All right, let's open 2 more Mega. Zygarde. Yeah, I do too. Let me see. Anybody still trying to find a specific chase card out of Mega Evolution? For me, it's my number 1 is actually the Venusaur SIR. Then Mega Kangaskhan SIR. I haven't pulled like any of the SIRs from this set yet, really. All right, let's go ahead and get started on this one. All right, we got a Nacli. We got a Sobble and a Hariyama. All right, there's got to be like at least another illustration rare in one of these next 3 Mega Evolution packs. Let's see. Ivysaur. Shuckle, no. All right, Dialga. There has to be something in those last 2 packs. I need there to be like an SIR of some kind. All right, we're going to open up 2 Temporal, and then I'll probably do this Battle Styles, and then we'll close it out with the other 2 Mega Evolution here after that. So let's see if we can get a hit out of these last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 packs. It's a lucky number of packs, so I have faith. All right, Shroomish, Sawsbuck, Miraidon, Lickitung, Koraidon. All right, that one wasn't it either. This might be the watch me lose my shirt live stream, but that's okay, because you can't win them all. Honestly, if you got hits in every pack, like those like fake packs that people buy from China and stuff, would it actually be a good time to open cards anyways? Like, I feel like it would just kind of be sad that way because you'd always expect to have some kind of hit. Tranquil, Carkol. All right, we got Wugtrio. We got a quote-unquote hit, so that it is what it is. All right, so let me move these over. We're gonna open Battle Styles next. $27. Oh, that's not bad. It's more than I thought it would be, actually. All right, we got Battle Styles here. Let's see what happens. I am hopeful we get something good out of this. I have never opened this set either, so very curious to see how this goes. This is a Sword and Shield, so I think I can do the energy trick. So 4, yes. All right, what do we think is going to be in this pack? Got Heatmore, Tower of Darkness, Karina's Focus, Bronzor, Cacnea, Spoink, Roly-Coly, that's a funny name, Frillish, Carnivine, and Electivire is, I think, the rare. Okay, that one wasn't super great either, but hey, we got some hits out of those older packs, like more than I actually expected we'd get. All right, so we're going to open these two temporal, then we'll close it out with the Mega for today, and then I have more product coming that'll be here throughout the next week, so I'll definitely be doing another live stream, especially since the week after I think I have to go back to work full-time, so I will have to be more tactical about when I stream after that. Yeah, Battle Styles, I've never heard good things about it. It feels like people talk about it like they talk about Prismatic Evolutions, except without as many hits. Or potential hits. Oops. Okay, Boxed Order, Meryl, Iron Thorns. Getting wrecked over here. Let's see this last temporal if this does me dirty. Don't do me dirty in this one. Whimsicott. Oh no! Centiskorch and Roaring Moon. All right, well, that's sad. Want to see me do the same thing with Mega Evolution, probably? That's awesome. You pulled the gold and the SIR Charizard one day apart from each other. Craig, that's epic. I was telling the chat earlier that I didn't pull a gold Charizard yet, but I did pull... it took me like 4 or 5 booster boxes of Phantasmal to pull that Mega Charizard there, but at least it was a PSA 10. And then when I bought one more booster bundle and I handed some of the packs to my fiance, her first pack, she pulled a second SAR Charizard, and that also came back at 10. So very happy. Favorite Pokemon is either Eevee or Pikachu, I think, just because I grew up with the original 151, and I was a big fan of the show. I went to the first movie a bunch of times, and yeah, we I actually just acquired a PSA 9 version of the Mew promo card from the first movie just because it's so nostalgic for me. And I looked at a PSA 10 and it was so expensive and I couldn't believe it. And then again, I'm kicking myself for losing all my old Pokemon cards. My favorite card it's in a frame over here, but I have a Pikachu with the Magikarp costume on it, the Japanese promo card. And that's probably my favorite card. It's also an extremely expensive card. Oh, awesome. You have the original VHS. That is super cool. All right, let's open these real quick. So open these two Mega Evolution together and praying for a hit here. Yeah, that first Pokemon movie hits so different. Like, there was an emotional movie. Like, you like legitimately cared for all the characters in that movie. I need to go like rewatch that one of these days. Ultra Ball, Chikorita. This is the card I was telling everybody on chat earlier. I hate this card. I pull this card so often whenever I open Mega, and like, I'm throwing it. I don't want that card in my stack. I've had so many of those cards. So comment if you want all my Meganiums. I will mail them to somebody because I want them out of my house. All right, let's see. Yeah, okay, I'll send you some Meganiums. It's totally fine. You're a loyal follower of mine as well. So if you want a bunch of Meganiums, I will send you a combo of reverse hollow and hollows from Mega Evolution. All right, Tangela. Let's see if we got something better than we've been pulling here, because I think this is the last pack I got right now. Latios. Uh-oh. Spiritomb. This is my hit. Oh, man. All right, this was not a good day for Mega or Temporal. I think the first half of both those booster boxes that some of y'all saw me open were pretty good. And yes, I would take the Mega Meganium SIR from Ascended, but I would honestly, Ascended has the best art I've seen out of a set in a long time. I think the last set that had that many big hits, in my opinion, like cards that I really love the art for, was probably 151. But yeah, so yeah, and thanks for feeling my pain there, Craig. It happens. And what's up, TCG King 33? But yeah, it happens. There's my stack of most of the things that I opened today that were from the modern sets, and then here's my stack of stuff we opened today from all those vintage packs. I hate calling them vintage because that means that I'm old. But yeah, we didn't do too bad. We got a couple hits, a couple grade worthy hits as well. Where'd I put those other cards? I'm losing everything today. There, I found my Chansey. So I think these were probably our biggest hits, were the Steelix EX and this Manaphy EX that's probably not grade worthy. And then we did pull Lily's Determination ultra rare, so could have been way worse. The other day we pulled some illustration rares when I was streaming the first half of those boxes. So yeah, and I may have missed a hit, honestly. I've definitely found a hit before when I organize my bulk. I have probably 10 stacks of about this height of cards on my desk right now. So what I might be doing tomorrow at some point is a live stream where I'm just sorting and maybe opening a couple more packs once I get some in the mail or pick them up from my local shop. So yeah, if you like these streams, I am going to figure out how to do more giveaways in real time through the streams. However, I have to figure out how to set that up. And so I'll be doing those kind of giveaways as well. And obviously, then I still run my frequent giveaways every month or two on TikTok and YouTube and Instagram. If you're not following me, you should totally follow me, because my next giveaway, even if you don't win this one for Ascended Heroes, that I'm going to end that giveaway in about a week. The next one is going to be for a Perfect Order ETB. So you're going to want to try to win that too, or both of those. So yes, and appreciate everybody on TikTok for getting up to 20,000 likes over there. So really appreciate y'all. And I know, Lakesh, you're the GOAT. I swear you must have one of those massage guns and you're just hitting the like button the whole time. It's got to be you. I don't think I can see it without pressing something, but yeah, it's got to be you. And then going back to YouTube real quick here. So let's see. Yes, and thank you. I am having a good day, TCG King. I've been working on this content creation stuff for the last couple months, but it was because I got laid off from a job. So I just assigned an offer for a new job on this past Friday. So this is kind of my celebration, is to just keep opening more packs because I can afford them again. And let's see. Jovenel Santos, what do you think best Pokemon packs are, in my opinion? For me, it depends on the price and what I can get. So I try to go with a per pack average when I'm buying packs, and I try to stay below $7 if I can. If it's a pack I really want to open, it's something a little bit older, like 151. I'll try to find a deal on it. So the one thing I actually had good luck on late last year was those Blooming Waters 151 collections that Costco and Target and a couple places were selling. I found them on sale on TikTok, and they were not cheap. It was around $175 to $200 for the collection, which has 12 packs. But at the time, TikTok was doing funding a bunch of their own coupons for 20 or 30% off. And so at some point, I was getting those Blooming Waters collections for $140 or so out the door. And is One Piece good to invest? I've heard it's really great to invest, but I have no interest in doing it. I'm just really happy that the scalpers are all doing it now, so that maybe they'll leave Pokemon alone and we'll all be able to buy Pokemon product more easily. And this is also proven because people have gone into their like local like Walmarts and Targets lately and been able to more like they could at least get a couple packs of Pokemon, but now One Piece is missing from the shelves. So all those like all the biggest losers in our hobby, I think, are finally moving on to other things. Hopefully, I want them to go back to sneakers and keep and like leave our trading card stuff alone. But I don't think that's going to happen. Or stick to sports cards or something. I just like yeah. So if you don't love One Piece personally, I don't think there's a good reason to invest in it unless you can more easily get your hands on that product. Because I think that's the problem right now is just like Pokemon for the past couple of years. Now now the scalpers are botting everything for One Piece, and it's just hard to get anything anymore. And yeah, I GameStop is so disappointing now too. Let's see. Which pack is best for starters to buy? So right now, your best bet is probably finding a booster box of Phantasmal Flames. If anybody's selling them for around $200 for a whole box, hit rates aren't the best, but they're also not the worst. And it's the second newest set, but it's got a lot of good playable cards in it. I think Mega Evolution Base is also a really great one, and you can usually find Mega Evolution Base for pretty cheap. And meanwhile, as Jace is saying in the TikTok chat, right now the ETB for Ascended Heroes is going for $89.99 at GameStop, and the MSRP is like $60. So even GameStop is scalping products now, and it's just so disheartening that like us collectors and players and enthusiasts just can't get this product anymore. So yeah, for me, I do a combination of stuff. Like I was telling somebody else, there's a Pokemon Twitter that like it's the most popular Pokemon free Twitter account that tells everybody about drops. Like that is the best account on Twitter to follow. Like I highly recommend that you just like set alerts for that account on your Twitter app, and then it just sends a notification to your phone when there's a drop. And so that's how I'll make sure that I know, or I make sure that I get the alerts, so they'll tell me when the next Costco drop is or the next Sam's Club one. So I know I need to be at Sam's Club a week from Tuesday, like before they open now. And yeah, there's a Discord out there. Lakesh on TikTok is saying there's Discords that people have. Some of them are free. I would prefer, or if you're going to join a Discord, like find one that's free, because the ones that aren't generally are just charging you for the same information as the ones that are free. But yeah, there might be a couple out there that are worth paying for, but I'm not sure how that all works these days. Yeah, Emerald Alerts is one that Lakesh on TikTok was talking about. And yeah, bots are way too fast on Target and Walmart and Amazon. And I'm actually on my YouTube. I keep saying this, but I promise I'm working on this. I'm working on a long form video that's like one you watch on your TV, talking about how this whole like the market for hobbies like trading cards and shoes and One Piece and everything. It's like a big racket and a scam because of third-party marketplaces on all these big websites now. Because like the scalper bots buy it off of the websites that they then resell it on. And so why would Walmart, Amazon, or Target ever stop them from doing that when they make money twice? And it's a scam. It's like an actual scam. So anyways, I'm hoping that I can get a video that gets a lot of views on that, and that they change their policies to implement the limits that they have the capabilities to do today. Because if you go on Amazon on certain days when they have a discount on their own sold by Amazon Pokemon product, they'll have coupons that you can only use for three items of that product. So I did that with some Black Bolt poster or Black Bolt White Flare, whatever it's called, Unova poster collections the other day. They were down to like $26 or something with a coupon, and normally they were selling them over there for like 40. So anyways, it turned out to be like a little over $8 a pack for Black Bolt or White Flare, which is an expensive pack lately. So yeah, I've been trying to do that. And another good one is Dollar Tree and Dollar General. Like the dollar stores actually sell a ton of Pokemon cards, and it's just you got to time it right to make sure that you get on one of their drops. But yeah, so I think that's pretty much all I got for today. I gotta go and do a couple chores around the house, but yeah, if you're not following me right now, definitely follow me so you can check out whenever I have any new giveaway drops. My latest one right now is going to I'm gonna start tallying up the entrants in let's see, about a week, and then I'll probably announce mid-February who the winner is, along with my next drop, which will be from mid-February to the end of March for the Perfect Order ETB. So I'm giving away in summary, I'm giving away an Ascended Heroes ETB in about 2 weeks, and then I'm giving away a Perfect Order ETB in about 2 months. And so want to give back to this community. Y'all have supported me and grown my channels to be as big as they are now. I cannot believe I have almost 5,000 followers on TikTok. Like, I can't believe y'all want to listen to me that much, but really appreciate it. And yeah, Lukesh, I'll get back to you. I just need to make sure that I can track all of that extra data. But either way, I am thinking of you, and I'm gonna like throw you something extra because you've been supporting me so much either way. So even if you don't win, you've just been such a good follower lately that I'll probably just send something your way, even if it's just like some promo card or something. But yeah, speaking of which, I've opened so many ETBs that I just have like random promo cards sitting still in their things like this. So I have a lot of promo cards. Oh wow, I have more than I thought. What is this promo card even from? I don't even know. It's just a regular EX promo, but I have no idea where I got that from. Oh look, I just found it's such a good problem to have when you open up so much Pokemon that you forget about cards that you have. But yeah, anyways, I really appreciate y'all, and like I said, yeah, 5,000, almost 5,000 followers already. I started this channel in August of 2025, so I will admit, though, I promote my giveaway posts on TikTok especially, so that's why I have so many followers, but the followers I'm gaining are real people. Like, a lot of you that are following me probably followed me because of that giveaway, but we're all interacting together, we're all still having a community together, and that's what I found was important. I will pay for those promotions to get more people I can interact with. What I won't do is just pay for some random spam to annoy everybody like all these like live card rippers on TikTok do. So yeah, that is it for me for today. I gotta go do a couple errands, but I really appreciate y'all for following me, watching me, and I think this stuff is fun. And like I said, I'm gonna try to figure out how to do some more giveaways going into the near future in the next couple episodes of these live streams. So definitely keep an eye out. And yeah, oh, it was saying that I have inactivity on my TikTok live anyways. So all right, I am going to call it a day, and appreciate y'all. I will talk to y'all next time.